to Cityline. They say if you dream it, it will happen. And today, it's happening. I can't believe I'm announcing one of the most influential and iconic women of the 21st century as our first guest on today's show. I combed through Becoming with like a fine-tooth comb, like I was studying for the LSATs. It is my all-time favorite and something that I think a lot of us find in common. Since leaving the White House, she's written a book, filmed a documentary, started a podcast, created a production company, and continued to be an incredible force for good, a voice of reason and hope during these trying times. And now she's coming to your TV screens to inspire a whole new generation. We are so excited to introduce to you former First Lady Michelle Obama in this Canadian exclusive. And she's brought along a couple of friends, Waffles and Mochi. So nice to see you all. How are you?
Hey. Hi, Tracy.
Hello,
Hey there.
Waffles and Mochi and Mrs.
Hi.
Obama. How are you?
We are great. Excited to be here with you.
Waffles and Mochi, in this show we see you chasing your dreams to become chefs with the help of a magical shopping cart and, of course, Mrs. Obama. So I want to know, were there some foods that you disliked before your adventures that now you love?
I mean, I can tell you that Mochi really didn't like the texture of eggs.
Oh.
Yeah, he tried eggs in an omelet in Japan, and they were kind of weird to him. So I said, hey, Moch, we just got to find the right kind of egg. So then I think Moch really liked tortellini.
Oh, I like tortellini, too. I think that's
There's
a
a lot
good
of eggs
answer.
in tortellini. Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Obama, this one is for you. Why did you want to focus this show on kids and food? Why was that important for you?
Two of my favorite things in the world, kids and food. Well, it's really a continuation of the work I started as First Lady, my Let's Move campaign that was really focused on getting kids up and moving and eating fresh and healthy. And this concept, when it was brought to our production company, was the perfect fun and adventurous way to really explore and encourage kids to try new things. I love the international element of it, that we are exposing kids not just to different foods, but to different parts of the world. And that is something that, gives me joy and makes me excited. So I feel like this is a continuation of the things that I've always cared about and always invested in.
Absolutely. And we see that continuation. I mean, there are so many parents with young kids watching this show, and they will tell you it is hard to get the young ones sometimes to expand their palates and to instill those healthy eating habits in them. So I'm wondering from Mrs. Obama, any tips from raising your own two kids on how you can get them eating healthy from a young age?
Start early. And early means the first foods you introduce them to, don't start with the sweet stuff. Start with vegetables, so that their palates get adjusted to the bitter taste. Because once you introduce something sweet, the bitter is just more extreme. And then think about, what I call small bites. Sometimes we expect kids to attack a big stalk of broccoli like they're an adult, and that's just overwhelming. Mochi's got a very teeny tiny mouth. You got to cut the food up so that it's manageable, right?
Yeah. Okay, so do you have an absolute favorite food in the world? Waffles, Mochi?
Oh, yeah. Mochi's favorite food in the whole wide world is pickles. Right?
Ooh.
Right, Moch? How much do you like pickles? That much? More? More than that? More. That's right.
He really likes pickles.
Oh, yeah.
He loves pickles. Yes.
Listen, a lot of people are going to be tuning in because Waffles and Mochi are obviously stars, but then there will be other people tuning in because of you, Mrs. Obama. And I'm wondering, how do you balance this sort of intense veneration for who you are and what you stand for with just getting out of bed every morning and living your life?
Well, keeping it fun helps, I mean, I always say, you can teach with a stick or the carrot, and the carrot is just more fun. So we try to keep things diverse, focus on the things that I authentically care about. And as we said at the beginning of this conversation, it's kids. You put me in a room with some kids and I am happy, and it makes all the pressure just float away, because now I see what my purpose is. It's helping to encourage and support the next generation. So that makes any burden seem so light.
Kids will always keep it real. And you talk about purpose, Mrs. Obama. When I read Becoming, which I loved, I felt that there were so many of your lived experiences that you probably had to keep out of the public spotlight. Now that you are where you are, do you feel like you still have to hold back, or do you feel like you can just be real and sort of put yourself out there?
Yeah, I've always tried to be as authentic as I could be, but I do feel that there's a responsibility with this platform. So I'm always conscious about what I do and say in public because I know that kids are watching. I think that we as people in the public eye have a responsibility not to just completely let go, but to make sure that we are mindful of how we show up in the world. And I don't think that will ever change because kids are watching us.
Yeah, and all the supermarkets watching, all the people, the people that shop at our supermarket, everyone's watching.
And Intercommie, they're all watching us.
They are all watching, they are learning, and they are loving it. So I'm so excited for this show. Thank you so much, Mrs. Obama. Thank you, Waffles and Mochi. Go get some tortellini. Go enjoy some pickles. And we are very excited about your show. Yeah, get down. You can watch Waffles and Mochi and all of their fun foodie adventures with Michelle Obama on Netflix right now. Thank you very much.
Oh, bye. Thank you.